Check this out.
We got a great show coming your way today.
Get ready.
Get ready for the We Are You Morning Crew.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Provocative and insightful,
Sometimes polarizing and irreverent.
but always raw, real, and funny.
We say the stuff you want to say, because we are you.
The We Are You Morning Crew.
Good morning. It is the We Are You Morning Crew. I am George Daigle in the studio with the one and only Ej Nicholas, my official co-host here on Monday mornings. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm awake now.
All right. Yeah, well, you know, he came in this morning with a cup of coffee. Now, his cup of coffee is this little bit of cup of coffee, little bit of cup of coffee.
Teeny tiny.
And I have this huge. Let me show y'all. Yeah, so y'all can see. He brought this gallon of coffee up in here. Where's my camera? He brought this gallon of coffee up in here this morning, and I'm like, oh my God, right here, like he know I be asleep in the morning.
I just wanted to make sure you was woke, man.
Well, I'm woke. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sizzling subjects and trending topics is what we do here on the We Are You Morning Crew. And please follow us on all of our social media. You can find us at WERUradio on Facebook, on Instagram. You can find us on Pinterest. You can find us on Twitter, but you won't find us at WERUradio. We had a little fight, a little disagreement with the Twitter people.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, so what has happened now, we had to kind of reform our social media.
Reform is good.
Reform.
Yes.
And so now on Twitter, you will find us at WERUradio for real. WERUradio, the number 4 real.
I mean, it's for real now.
That's for real, because last time it was for play. But Twitter was not for play.
Yes.
With the suspension of our Twitter. But now we got to talk about this sizzling subject.
Yes.
And she always comes up.
Always.
She who looks like a Pomeranian.
You're so wrong for that.
I only say what I feel. Candace Owens.
Candace Owens.
She is the empty shell where a black woman used to be.
Used to be.
Now she knows.
That could be a song.
You know what? Let me start writing it. But she's always right there in the right time, making the wrong comments.
Yes.
About the right people.
Wrong comments, right time.
About the right people.
Yes.
And so y'all gonna get it after a while. Now, the latest comments that she made are about Demi Lovato. Now,
yes,
whatever we think about Demi Lovato's latest announcement about her being non-binary aside, but Candace Owens decided to chime in.
She always chiming in.
Right. With her 1.5 cents. She don't even get 2 cents.
1.5.
1.5, ladies and gentlemen. So Candace Owens has commented on the usage of Demi Lovato's pronouns.
Yes.
Because she now identifies as non-binary. Now, hours after Demi Lovato said that I will actually be changing my pronouns to they and them moving forward.
Yes.
Owens published a tweet announcing that her pronouns are they and them. Well, Candace said that announcing that your pronouns are they and them is just poor grammar. I don't care your reasons. Please stop trying to make low academic achievement a thing. Please stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Low academic achievement a thing.
What? Candace, here's my thing. It's always people who don't do the research.
Right.
And just jump on the comment bandwagon.
Right.
You know, you heard the story, but you didn't read the story for yourself.
Right.
Oh, I heard that this is a horrible thing, but I don't know anything about it. But it must be horrible because people said it is.
Right.
Candace, my love, let me help you. Now, I understand that our teaching, because I am an English major myself.
Come on, English major.
Yeah. I'm a communications major, and you have to have English as a part of that.
That's what's up.
Now, they and them are plural pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
However, because you are of a non-binary status, non-binary meaning not one.
Mm-hmm. Educate the people.
Pay attention. And because you are non-binary, not one, they and them does fit the status of a non-binary person, because you're speaking to a person who is both.
Yes.
Not one or the other.
Come on now, educate the people.
They and them does work.
Let's call Candace. Can we get her on the line?
No, I don't even want to talk. I would cuss her out. I wouldn't even be able to speak like this. So I have to give you this education here. Dear Candace Owens, my love.
We go tag her in the YouTube video.
Right. So some people have said, just as I just finished saying, Candace, the singular they, first appeared in the English language at 1375. And though it is more often used to be plural, it has gained increased usage as a singular pronoun, i.e., you find a phone and take it to the hostess stand, someone left their phone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you also was more commonly used as a plural pronoun as well, but has become singular because it was always the understood you. So you people, or when you would say, we want to help you.
Yes.
You was not necessarily singular; it was a plural.
Plural, yes.
Now it has become you, mostly singular.
Mm-hmm.
So understand English before you start making comments out like little pronoun. Now, what she needs to worry about
is
the pronouns that her husband gonna end up using real soon.
Oh, you said it.
I said it out loud.
Yes, you did.
Because he looks very questionable.
What you think his pronouns are?
She and her.
Messy.
They, them, those.
They,
them, those. I'm just saying.
You messy.
I just always wonder why, she wants to make comments about, and it's always people who are trending.
Yes.
It's never not a nobody.
Right.
It's always on the trending story. She understands the power of the algorithm.
Yes.
But sometimes not making a comment.
Just be quiet.
Just be quiet. Just be quiet.
Be quiet.
It's better to let people think you're a fool than to open your mouth and affirm it.
Now, tweet.
That's the post. That's the post.
That's the post right there. She wants to stay relevant, though.
Wants to stay relevant. But like I said, sweep around your own front door, like my grandmama used to say. Sweep around it, because somebody else going to be around your front door real soon. Excuse me, your husband home? Let me stop saying it. I don't know nothing about that man.
You going to be trending topics next. Candace going to be trying to call the radio station.
I wish she would. This ain't the smoke she want. I got friends. I got good friends.
Yes.
But yeah, so somebody else on the Twitter said, on the Twitter, wow. The Twitter. That sounds so Betty White right there.
The Twitter.
I'm on the Twitter. Today is a day I'm so happy to share more of my life with you all. I am proud to let you know that I identify as non-binary. This is Demi Lovato talking.
Uh-huh.
So the singer continued, I'm still learning and coming into myself, and I don't claim to be an expert or a spokesperson. Sharing this with you now opens another level of vulnerability. So that is what Candace. Oh my gosh, she even looks more like a Pomeranian in this picture.
You're so wrong.
Oh,
You're
one of
so
those.
wrong.
She looks like one of those Shih Tzus.
You're so wrong.
I wish you could see this pic. I wish I could. I'm gonna share it with you on the post. But she has like this. You know how the Shih Tzus have those little ponytails on their hair, and a little hair hanging down.
Like up here.
Yeah. I swear for God.
Swear for God.
I swear for God. She looks like. Yeah, she looks like one of them little doggies. Candace, I want you to understand, my love. We would invite you back to the picnic, but it's too late. You can't even get a plate at the picnic.
You don't even give her a plate?
Not even a plate.
Dessert?
None.
Water?
She can't. Maybe some water.
Okay.
But out the faucet. She can't get the good bottled water. She can't.
It's out the faucet.
Out the faucet. She can't even get the good bottled water. But what I want you to do, love, I want you to start loving yourself again. Because I don't think you do. I know you want people to think that you're, and she's a very intelligent woman. She's very well spoken, very well read, and she does know her Black history. She does know what is in the vernacular of Black colloquialism. See how I did that?
That was good. Come on.
I could do what I can when I can.
Yes.
But what I think at the core of it is that she wants so much to be accepted. She wants so much to be on a larger platform that she is self-deprecating. She puts everything in the algorithm. It's for the algorithm.
Yes.
And nothing for who she is as a person.
Yes.
So all we hear is this yapping dog, this Pomeranian, just yapping away, always on the cusp of whatever is hot. But do we know who Candace Owens is?
No substance.
None.
Yeah.
None. So I want you to start loving yourself, baby. If you don't love yourself, start today.
Today.
Yeah.
Today is a good time to start.
Yeah, what are your pronouns?
That's a good question.
I think it's like bark, bark. Yep. I'm just
so dumb. Bark. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna come at that woman no more unless she come for our community again, and I'll be right here again to let her have it. When I post this picture, y'all tell me this woman don't look like a Shih Tzu. Y'all tell me she don't look like a Shih Tzu, and I'm gonna tell y'all lying. It is the We Are You Morning Crew. Me and EJ Nicholas. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's the We Are You Morning Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here bringing you sizzling subjects and trending topics. In the studio with me is the one and only EJ Nicholas.
EJ.
What's up, son? What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Glad you're able to be here. He will be my co-host in the studio with me on Monday mornings and maybe a couple of other days with the rest of the crew if they so desire. You know, they're real funny.
They're funny.
They're real funny.
I'm glad they let me in.
They're real funny. They don't play.
Y'all.
They don't play. They don't play. But ladies and gentlemen, sizzling subjects and trending topics is what we do here on the We Are You Morning Crew. And many of the stories that we talk about, you can find on our social media pages. And you can also go to our website, WERUradio.com, and read them there for yourself. Now, this next story, I'm handing over to the one and only EJ Nicholas. You lead me. You guide me. And let's talk about what you got, man. What you got?
Ooh, we got something hot with Dominique Wilkins. You remember Dominique Wilkins, the basketball player?
I remember basketball, men running up and down the court. Yes, I do remember Dominique Wilkins was a name associated with that. Yes.
Yes, well, he's one of the big, tall men that ran the Hawks.
Aren't they all tall, though?
Like, he's super tall.
Okay.
Like, he's obviously an athlete.
Okay.
And you'll understand what I'm saying. So, he was discriminated against this weekend.
What?
In Buckhead.
What? In who?
Atlanta.
Wow.
Dominique Wilkins.
Wow.
That's like, yeah.
That's like Tyler Perry going in somewhere and...
Exactly.
Yeah,
and they
wow.
send him home.
Wow.
So Buckhead restaurant manager responds after claims of racism by Hawks legend Dominique Wilkins. This disagreement took place at Le Bill Bouquet. Say that with me.
Bill Bouquet.
Bill Bouquet.
Yes.
I love that.
En français, oui.
Français, oui.
Petit poupou, oui, poupou.
In the shops at Buckhead. You familiar with that area, right?
I'm quite familiar with Buckhead.
So am I, and I'm sure Dominique Wilkins is as well. Mm-hmm. Well, after this, we may not be as familiar with this restaurant. So, Atlanta Hawks legend Dominique Wilkins says he was turned away from a Buckhead restaurant over the color of his skin on Saturday. Yes, say it ain't so. Atlanta, Georgia, 2021.
Right, in 2021, it is Chocolate City.
Chocolate City.
Right.
Like, yeah, so
right.
It happened at Le Bill Bouquet, a French bistro in the shops of Buckhead, Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And Dominique Wilkins had this to say: "In my many years in the world, I've eaten at some of the greatest restaurants in the world, but never have I felt prejudice or been turned away because of the color of my skin until today." So Dominique tweeted this, and Twitter went crazy, right? And so initially the restaurant responded, and they were like, "Oh, we're sorry. Basically, it's because of your athletic attire." Right? They said, exactly. The restaurant claims he was turned away because of the way he was dressed. In a statement on Twitter late Saturday, they said their policy prohibits, quote, athletic clothing, end quote. "We do our best to accommodate all of our guests. We have a business casual dress code, which includes jeans and sneakers, but prohibits athletic clothing, including sweatpants and tops."
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really need it.
A good medical coding academy.
And I kept searching and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list. But I finally did it.
Yes. Thank you.
If you are looking for one as well, look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend. Problem gone.
Thank you.
Register today. Start your new career today. Call now. You can visit us on the web at www.icodesacademy.org, or to register, email us at registration@icodesacademy.org. Launch into your new life.
The definition of casual is ever evolving. We strive to maintain our policy requirements daily, the restaurant said in a tweet that has since been removed. Now, responses to this statement, people were showing that there were people in there who had on athletic attire.
Okay, because you got to understand. Now, if you report this, people are going to be taking pictures of what's going on. They're going to be cameras running. So you need to get your lies straight.
It's Twitter.
Right.
It's 2021.
Right.
This is Dominique Williams.
Right.
Wilkins. Like
yeah.
Atlanta.
Right.
Yes. So the Hall of Famer said on Twitter that when he first got to the restaurant, they told him there were no tables. No tables. I don't know if you saw the picture of this restaurant, but it's huge. There's always tables there. Like, come on now.
Right.
And they lifted COVID, so like anybody can sit anywhere now. Right. Plenty of tables. They told him he was, quote, not dressed fashionably enough, end quote.
Fashionably, what is this a coat and tie kind of place?
No, it's a business casual place.
Okay.
In the shops of Buckhead.
It gets more and more confusing as we continue.
More and more confusion. It's confusing. So Dominique Wilkins later tweeted, that's exactly what happened. I would have been fine if they just said they had no tables, but they looked me up and down before that, and then that to add injury to insult, they talked about how my clothes were not appropriate when I was wearing designer casual pants and a shirt. So he wasn't even in athletic attire. Like, let's stop there. Right. So the restaurant goes on, and they issue another response. Right. They removed that when they issued another response.
Another lie to cover the lie.
Right.
I'm sorry. Did I say that? I didn't mean to say that loud. Continue. I'm sorry.
Another lie to cover the lie.
Right.
So this is Le Bill Bouquet's official response.
Another new lie.
They made it like on Twitter. Another new lie. The new lie for
Right.
Le Bill Bouquet. So they made it all pretty and fancy. Like, I wish you could see this picture. It is like got a nice picture of a plate of good food and like green writing. They made like an official response. And so it says, we want to apologize to Mr. Wilkins for his experience at our restaurant and also for any confusion our dress code may have caused. We in no way intended for him to feel unwanted and welcome an open dialogue with him. Our upscale dining experience and our brand's culture is made up of multiple elements, which include our music, our food, and our patrons' attire. We continue to strive to manifest our dining experience in a way that is exciting and, most importantly, inclusive. There's that buzzword. Inclusive.
Well, here's the thing. Clearly, they turned this over to the marketing team.
Yes.
Clearly, they turned that over to the marketing team to rewrite that whole thing. And their new diversity program starts next week.
Yes. Y'all need to call me. Call me.
Yeah. But here's one of the things. It's not a policy if it's not commonly known.
Right.
If people don't know prior to going to your restaurant that this is the policy, then you can't hold them responsible for not adhering to it. Now, you can say we require a coat and tie. That's different.
Right. Totally different.
And most restaurants that require a coat and tie, here's one that you can wear.
Absolutely.
Generally.
Right.
That's what happened if you're an upscale,
right.
But other than that, if your people your patrons don't know about your policy, then how can you hold them responsible for not knowing about it? And then when you first tell the first lie about there being a policy and he didn't, he wasn't adhering into it,
right.
and then he says, nah, bruh, that ain't what happened. That's a lie. You tell another lie.
Two lies.
Right. to tell about what is white and blanc. Blanc
lie.
Blanc lie.
We just making up our own
French
language.
Right. Since they making up stuff, why can't we make up stuff?
Blanc lie.
But here is the thing. At the end of it all, there should have been a better way to deal with this.
Absolutely.
A better way to deal with this. Just so you know in the future. This is Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique Wilkins. Like,
Mr.
he the mayor of Atlanta.
Right.
Come on now.
Mr. Wilkins, just so you know, in the future, this is our and let him make the decision.
Right.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Right.
And if he's going to decide to stay or leave, don't put that man out. That was the wrong thing to do.
Wrong.
And I bet you $9
9.
Not $10 because I ain't got the extra dollar.
Okay.
I bet you $9 that the person behind that stand had no idea who he was.
No idea.
No idea, because that
No
would have
idea.
gone completely different.
Absolutely.
Completely
Absolutely.
different. So the person behind the desk, yes, was probably not aware that this was Dominique. Who is this Dominique Wilson?
Not at all.
I don't know who he is.
Dominique who?
Dominique?
Dominique who can buy this whole restaurant.
Right. La Bill Bouquet is La Bill sold.
Gone.
But so now what? So what did he? So that was the end of it. He just said they lying, and that's it.
Well, right now that's the end of it. But I have a feeling we're gonna hear more about this. I have a feeling we're gonna hear more.
Well, you
about
know,
this.
but this is also resembles that story, and I can't remember the story. The restaurant it was one of my favorites at one time, where T.I.
Yes.
They what was the? It was.
I remember.
It was over there near Lenox.
Was it Houston's?
Houston's.
Yes.
Oh, one of the pineapple steak.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing, and the service there was amazing.
Service
Was
absolutely
amazing. But it got boycotted and shut down.
Down.
So I guess Le Bel Bouquet do not want to be shut down.
They about to be shoot down.
Shut down. I am so sorry for you. It is a finish. It's a fait donc accompli. Oui.
We will
shut you down. You trying to be? Oh, you missed the jokes today. You missed the jokes
You know
today.
I got a little jokes. I had my coffee.
Let's see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tell us what you think about this story and all the stories we talk about today. Dominique Wilkins was turned away. Man,
that's crazy, right?
First of all, this is a skyscraper walking into your door. Y'all know this man had to be somebody.
My point exactly.
You should have went, excuse me, is that somebody?
Who is this?
Who is that? Right.
Uh-huh.
And even if you didn't know, you should have acted like it because he looked like somebody.
They better ask somebody.
Right. Well, now you're going to be asking how we going to pay this mortgage next month. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. It is George. It is EJ Nicholas. It is the We Are You Morning Crew. Hey, y'all.
What's up?
It's the We Are You Morning Crew, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you, and especially you. Glad you stuck and stayed with us. If you're tuning in on our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe below, comment below, like below. We need to up our subscriptions. We are now like close to 700, and I need about 1,000 so we can monetize this thing. Monetize, that means so we can make money. Just so you understand, we need to make some money.
Make some money.
I mean, because at the end of it all, as I love to say, we need to make some money.
Right.
So help us do that. Go ahead and subscribe. It's absolutely positively free. I know y'all like that word. So, all right. Sizzling subjects and trending topics is what we do here on the We Are You Morning Crew. And we got to get into some. And I think EJ Nicholas.
Yes.
You got something for us?
I got a little something. So,
right,
so this morning you were talking about Kanye and the Gospel Award that he won.
You see, now you done wound me up again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean to bring your blood pressure up. So I'm
go ahead.
You can keep it down.
But you done wound me up again.
I'm winding you up, but not all the way up. So
All
I'm
right,
bringing
okay.
just a little bit.
All right.
So how about Van Jones and Kim Kardashian?
Now, we did that story.
No,
but is it official?
Well, it's not official, but this morning he said that he supports her becoming a lawyer. So I thought it appropriate only to talk about Kim and Van, but specifically about her becoming a lawyer, because maybe she may be able to defend Kanye one day.
Oh, wow. Deep. Very deep.
Yeah, it's kind of deep. So Van Jones weighs in on Kim Kardashian's future as a lawyer. You know, let's just pause and say Van is dope to me. I think he's dope. You give me the South Park stare. You don't think he's dope? Like, you don't think he's like dope for Kim?
Oh, for Kim, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Not like dope for me.
Yeah.
Like, he's just, to me, he's dope. Like, you know, he's like, yeah. I wish I could. Let me show y'all his face. Never mind. He's giving me the South Park stare. So anyway, South Park stare. So 3 years after beginning her journey to becoming a lawyer, Kim Kardashian is still pursuing an attorney, and Van Jones anticipates greatness from her. Now, why would he anticipate anything less? Right? Like, let's pause there. George is like, wait, what's the deal with you and Van?
See, first of all, Van Jones on this Kim Kardashian train, and I use train quite
You're so wrong. You just wrong.
in quite a specific way.
Oh.
let me just. I am all for people pushing themselves to another level.
Yes.
Who am I to squelch your dream? We all have dreams and accomplishments and goals that we'd like to achieve.
Yes.
But for Kim Kardashian, I'm trying to be politically correct because I know we have Kim Kardashian fans, and I'm not bashing her. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Do what you got to do to get there.
Yes.
I'd give you the South Park stare because I meant that exactly how I said it.
Do
who you need to do to get there.
Okay.
I just think that it's a slap in the face of all of those who went to school, who studied their craft, who did the internships, who were legal assistants and moved up into their own private practices and so forth and so on. And yes, she'll probably have to do all that, but I think she's skipping all of the steps.
You think so?
What law school is she going to? You know, you don't have to go to law. No, she's just taking.
She's gonna get an honorary.
She's going straight to the bar. You know, you don't have to go to law school to take the bar. You just have to pass the bar to be a lawyer. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You just have to pass the bar.
Oh, yeah, she couldn't defend me then.
No,
she couldn't help.
She'll
me.
be experimenting on you. So that's why I say it's a slap in the face to all of the people who.
Yeah. Who actually went to school, who took the LSAT. Like me, I took the LSAT like years ago.
See,
I was gonna be a lawyer.
Well, I mean, and remember how hard you studied and
yes,
yeah,
shoot,
yeah, no. So Van Jones, Van Jones is on the Kim Kardashian train.
Whatever she can say, I want to go do whatever.
I want to be a yoga instructor. Do it, baby.
Yeah,
go ahead. Slap on the butt. Go ahead.
You got this, baby.
Yeah, you got this, baby. But I'm not. But continue the story because maybe is there a happy ending?
Well, that's basically it. He basically is saying, go do it, baby. And he's saying that he weighed in on the reality star's future as an attorney, as a fellow attorney. So I mean, he's an attorney, so he's like, just take the bar, come on, and practice.
But again, he's looking at this from a different angle, and I mean that just the way I said it.
Multiple angles.
Right.
And so he says, after all, he's had a close seat to her journey, considering she has been apprenticing, as his criminal justice reform nonprofit, Dream Corps Justice, formerly known as Cut 50, under mentors Jessica Jackson and Aaron Haney. She's doing amazing, he told Ellen DeGeneres during an interview for her May 24th show. I think she has used her platform to help people behind bars. Listen.
Now the key words in this sentence were train.
Yeah.
What else? What was the other word in that sentence? Platform. And behind.
Yeah.
Did he say behind? I am behind her.
Behind. You're so wrong. So you would not be calling Kim for legal advice?
Never in a million zillion years. If she was the last lawyer, I would represent myself and take my chances.
I wouldn't call her either, man.
And again, I don't want to squash anybody's dreams. That's not my point. My point is, I'm not an attorney, but I would know if I took 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, went to, took the bar, became a lawyer, became a judge, all of these steps there's steps to this.
Absolutely.
And you just go straight to collect $200.
Right.
No.
So did she even go to, does she even have a degree? No, that's a serious question.
She has degrees of surgery. I could say what?
No, that's the truth though.
Yeah.
Seriously, so you could just take the bar and just become a lawyer.
All you have to do to become a lawyer is to be able to pass the bar exam.
That's crazy.
That's all you have to do.
That's crazy.
And you can be a lawyer.
What if to become a doctor, all you had to do was pass whatever exam they had to pass? You become a surgeon.
I have my brother-in-law. Who said it to me first? I don't know if it was anyone's statement. Vaughn Sanders. See, I give you a shout out, sir.
What's up, Vaughn?
He said to me, everybody who's a doctor did not make A's in their course.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody made D's and F's, and is still a doctor.
They're still a doctor. But they at least had to go to school. I'd rather have a C doctor cutting on me than somebody just say they a doctor.
Right. Well, okay. You got a point.
What I'm saying? Just because they just took the test.
But can I see your transcript, sir, before you start this, sir?
if you got a D in anatomy or whatever it is, you don't want them.
No, I don't want them. No, I
Okay.
don't want them. So again, how many times is she gonna take this bar before she passes it?
Exactly. I don't know, but Van says she's helping people behind bars, and that's all that matters. And he's happy. He's smiling real big.
Yeah, Van Jones he is on the Kim Kardashian train.
Yes.
Van, you ain't fooling nobody, and I get it, bruh. Be behind your woman.
Is that an upgrade for him, you think, or downgrade?
I don't know. She's a millionaire, so hey, I guess if he was dating somebody broke, that's an upgrade.
That's up. Okay.
I don't know. Is she goals? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hey,
Attorney Kim.
attorney.
Attorney Kim
Oh my
Kardashian.
God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tell us what you think about this story and all the stories you talk about, because they'll be posted on our website, and we'd love to know what you think. It is George Daigle. It is EJ Nicholas. It is the We Are You Morning Crew. Hey, y'all.
What's up?
We Are
You Radio Morning Crew. Welcome back. I am EJ Nicholas, and I am in the studio live with George.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Y'all, George has put me back in the driver's seat.
Yes, and I got my seatbelt buckled, so we good.
Got
We
your
good.
seatbelt on?
Insurance is paid. We good.
All right, good. Well, this next one, it's definitely one that you want to have your seatbelt on.
Okay.
How about Lego? Shout out to Lego. Next month is Pride Month.
Yes.
So we got a lot of flags, rainbow flags, and inclusive flags, and all that stuff going on. And Lego came out just in time.
Yes.
With a Lego set
To make that the LGBTQ money.
Yes.
LGBTQIA elemental PQRSTUV.
Plus
Yes,
money.
money.
Yes,
There you
and it's a lot of money.
Right.
And let me tell you, Lego has made some people mad.
Which people are these? Which people are these?
What do you call it? Candace Owens people.
Oh, them her people.
Her people.
What our people got to say this
The
time?
conservatives are mad. It says conservatives are furiously whining that Lego's new prize set is shameful and
Why?
divisive.
Well, shameful? Why?
Shameful and divisive. Lego recently announced its first ever rainbow set in honor of Pride Month, and conservatives are fuming. I bet Candace is fuming too.
She'll be on it. Well, that's not enough algorithm for her. She ain't worried about it. She ain't gonna say nothing.
She ain't do hashtag Lego.
Right, yeah.
Lego for Pride.
Right, yeah, she ain't doing that.
Both religious right leaders and Fox News pundits have begun to deride the inclusive set of merchandise, even suggesting that the kit's existence is akin to the values of an avowed white supremacist, and that needs Christian attention. Hold up. Let's start right. Let's pause.
Yeah, because that was
right
so
there.
much packed in that packed.
First of all, who made Christians, white conservative Christians, the monitor of the world?
They did.
Let's pause.
They
Yes.
did. They did.
They did. And secondly, both religious leaders and Fox News. Well, we could say let's start, like Fox News. We all know that they are like the most reliable news source.
Yeah, well, I mean, we depend on them for all their truth telling and everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
absolutely. So if Fox said it,
it must be true.
it must be true. So anyway, they are fuming, and they are saying that it's like. Let's pause again. How can, like you said, so much to unpack right in there. How can they being Fox News and religious folk, how can they compare that with white supremacy?
First of all, how can a white supremacist call out white supremacy?
Now that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Where they do that at?
Where they do that at?
Fox News.
Right. Exactly. So,
Yeah.
now remember, and I don't know if you heard some of these stories in the past that conservatives have been upset about when it comes to the LGBTQ and products that that are akin to them, they were really upset when the American Doll, I think it was the American Doll, American Girl doll franchise came out with a storyline for one of their dolls. And the doll had 2 aunts. And they were upset about that.
Yeah.
Then they were upset about what was the next one? They were upset about the cookie, Oreos. Oreo had a rainbow cookie. Oh, they were upset about that. Oh, they were just outdone. It was just horrible. Then Hallmark was going to have a holiday movie, which was a LGBTQ themed. Oh my God, they were upset about that. This is horrible. So anything that gives a light to anyone other than those that they want to give a light to,
right?
Oh, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's derisive.
Yeah.
It's how dare they have their own Legos.
They
I mean,
might get real mad at the Fruit Loop cereal then.
Oh, with the glitter in it?
Yes.
I think they were upset about that.
Were they really?
Yeah, they were upset. Not this year's one, but they were upset at last year's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this year's they just let that one fly.
It's well, good. They've got something else that ain't flying.
But it's
now.
the Legos.
It's everybody
it's
like
Legos.
Legos. So it says the story goes on to say on Friday, prominent anti-LGBTQ Southern Baptist leader Albert Mohler released a 2,300-word rant
about the Legos
on his website condemning Lego for giving in to the corruption of moral revolutionaries who are basing their entire argument upon an idea of personal identity in which sexuality is the most important thing about you.
Albert, first of all, why you so
Why you so mad,
Why you so
Albert?
mad, Albert? Why
What
you
you
mad?
got?
What you mad?
Yeah.
What your pronouns
What
finna
part
be?
of the what part of the rainbow you in, Albert?
Right. First of all, can we just talk about that, Albert?
Yeah. Why you so mad, Albert?
Why?
It says Mohler, that's Albert Mohler, who is the president of the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary. Now, anybody going to that school, the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary. I just wanted to pause there in case any students listening. Then urged Christians to lean in to this issue. What exactly does lean in mean?
What exactly is the issue? I'm still not there. I'm not. It's Legos, baby.
It's Lego. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. You first of all, you have to take it out of the box. You have to assemble it. I don't know if it comes fully assembled or not.
I don't know.
You have to assemble it, but it's not a problem until you take it out of the box and take it home. Calm down.
I wonder if he still play with Legos. Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe he didn't play with Legos growing up.
Maybe nobody got him a Lego set. Maybe one year for Christmas he asked Santa Claus to bring it and he never got it.
He didn't.
And now he's mad that the LGBTQ people got it and he don't have one.
He don't have one.
Oh, Albert.
Albert, God bless you. Bless you, Albert. Bless you.
Oh.
It said he ended his essay declaring, "Shame on the LGBTQ community for demanding this kind of affirmation." Shockingly, Mohler's rant was not even the most bizarre.
What?
Right. That wasn't even the end of it. In the midst of an outburst about the so-called re-segregation of America due to programs that prioritize people of color, Fox News host and extreme conservative Will Cain compared the Lego Pride set to former Ku Klux Klan leader David Duke. Cain said the color coding toy looks like Duke could have designed it.
Oh my God! Can
That's
we just
a
give?
low blow.
Let me tell y'all something. You know, when they want, first of all, this is their algorithm.
Yes,
this is theirs.
This is
their algorithm. So this is where they go, so that they can stand out.
Yes.
There's so much more to talk about. There's this stuff that's going on in Israel. I mean,
Right.
you don't want to talk about this commission that they want to investigate what happened on January the 6th. Y'all don't want to talk about that.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Y'all
Right.
want to talk about the Lego.
The Lego.
That's it. This is the most disturbing thing that is happening right now.
Absolutely.
This is it.
Hot news. Hot topic.
Albert and the rest of y'all.
But it gets worse.
It gets more worse.
It gets more worse.
Oh my God.
Candace would not like us saying more worse.
That's fine with her. more, worser. Come on, Candace.
This is the opposite of Martin Luther King's dream for America,
Oh,
King
my
said,
God.
or the American constitutional ideal that every man was created equal. How is that the opposite of the dream?
First of all, that's the only black American that they can quote. They can't quote Malcolm.
Never.
They can't quote Angela.
Never.
They can't quote any other black American leader
Ever.
It's always Martin Luther King. So first of all, we just count that out.
Yeah.
That's the same as saying I have black friends.
Right.
Anytime you quote anytime a white supremacist quotes Martin Luther King, I hear I have black friends.
Right.
That's all I hear.
Right.
So secondly, when you're talking about equality, the fact that you're upset about Legos having an LGBTQ product goes against everything you're talking about when you say you want equality, because equality
Right.
means that there is an opportunity for somebody else to be represented.
Absolutely.
So in America, let's just capsulize this because we got to go to the break.
Yes.
In America, if you have fought for this country and you are still in the belief that one race should be over another or one religion should be over another, then you've lost the entire ideology of what fighting for this country is about.
Absolutely.
When you speak of equality and you say that when somebody says Black Lives Matter, you say all lives matter, then you miss what this country is all about.
Absolutely.
Or what has been about, or what Black Lives Matter is really about. When you say taking a knee is a slap in the face, then you have missed all the message. So when you're sitting here talking about some Legos in a 2,300 word document,
right.
I would think that maybe you need to like not have as much caffeine in your
Right,
diet, or maybe, hold on, let's think about this, get some hobbies. What about
Wow.
that? I'm just saying.
A hobby.
A life. Let's just start with a life, because it's just
A hobby.
Albert and them. Hit that yellow button. Just hit that.
Uh-huh.
Turn up number 7.
Number 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working y'all.
That's fine. We it's training. Uh-huh.
This
Once you hit the yellow button.
I hit the yellow button.
Let me
Yeah, I'm in training.
It's all right. It's how you do that. Hit this right here and turn
Yeah.
number 7 up.
Oh, now I hear it.
Yeah, there you
I couldn't see. I think it was playing. I can't hear it for some reason. Ah, there we go. Y'all bear with me. I'm EJ Nicholas in the studio. WERUradio, the urban sound of pride, and I am here with George, and he is training.
It's all right.
Me.
I had my seatbelt on. I took it off for a second and had to get in the driver's seat. It's okay. It's okay though.
I appreciate you.
We'll be back.
We will be right back. I'm EJ Nicholas.
And I'm George Daigle. Good morning.
All right, good morning.
It is the We Are You Morning Crew. I am George Daigle, and yes, you're in the right place to get some sizzling subjects and trending topics. I'm back in the driver's seat because of my fumble. It was my ball. I apologize. I was doing too many things at one time. It happens.
Yes,
but I'm trying to train the brothers. I can't be messing you up like that, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
It's okay. I mean, as long as I'm okay. You okay with me? I'm okay. I did okay.
You did okay.
Okay.
You did great. You did wonderful. You did wonderful under circumstances. You didn't even flinch. You're like, hey, something happening. Something happening.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening.
But
Something
it's happening.
It's happening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is our final segment of sizzling subjects and trending topics. Just in case you didn't know, now you know it is the We Are You Morning Crew. EJ Nicholas is here with me on Mondays, helping me do what it is we do. Make sure you listen during the rest of the week when the rest of the crew will be in Nova, Jana, and Nate. Happy birthday once again to Nate Kauser, who's celebrating his birthday today. To him, who is celebrating years of life today. That was his number. That was his age. He's years old.
Birthday.
Right. And happy birthday to the newest member of Fantasia's family. That is right.
What?
They have announced that the baby is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
So I don't see what the baby's name is, but the baby's here.
They ain't waste no time.
They ain't wasting no time. Did you see her husband?
I did.
I
You see Fantasia?
Right. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
She happy these days.
Let's be clear.
She real happy.
Yes, indeed. So she is celebrating the birth of the baby. The baby has arrived, and so it is all good. So she's taking her time to enjoy being a mama. Mm-hmm. She's a BABYMA. Y'all,
baby mama.
right. Well,
I was just waiting for my lead.
You were, okay, yeah. There you go. You was doing good. Now I got to get to this story. He who shall remain nameless, but sometimes we have to say his name in reference to the story that we're talking about. But you can pick up the story.
Okay.
He who shall remain nameless and was in the White House for 4 years. That guy.
We ain't gonna say his name though.
Now he's facing more legal troubles.
Say it ain't so.
Oh,
surprise!
That's so horrible. I feel so bad for him. Said no one ever. He is facing legal trouble over his constant use of Dynavirus. That term instead of saying COVID-19.
That was a good impression.
Dynavirus. Now, amid the rising violence against Chinese and Asian Americans across the country, the 45th president of the United States was uncovered to have been slapped with a lawsuit by the Chinese American Civil Rights Coalition.
Good for them.
In its lawsuit, the organization expressed that they believe that the former POTUS imposed that term on Chinese Americans by constantly referring to coronavirus as the China virus. Or the Wuhan virus.
Yes.
And the Kung flu during his time in the office.
Who makes that stuff up?
A racist person like Donald Trump. I said it. Now, during his time at the office, they reasoned that he should have refrained from using such terms since the origin of the virus was unclear.
Right.
Now, the coalition, reportedly by TMZ, who knows everything about everyone.
They sure do. Is
suing Trump for defamation and infliction of emotional distress. They sought to get $1 for every Asian American and Pacific Islander living in the United States.
Wow.
So that's how they came to the amount of $22.9 million.
$1 for every person.
Right.
22.9. Wow. Okay.
Get your money, y'all.
Okay, so are the people here gonna get the money, or the
ones in
Chinese
the one in
coalition gonna get the money?
See, there you go. But I guess they'll get it. It'll be kind of be like reparations.
Okay,
I said it. Okay. Can I just unpack this, because we were talking about this earlier. Now they just passed the Asian American
anti-hate thing?
Yeah, anti-hate law. Thank you for helping me with that.
You're welcome.
Now, we've been waiting in line for our anti-hate law for years. Now, this is not to dismiss what is presently happening to Asian Americans, and no group of people should be singled out and hated because of their race.
Right.
Now that I said that, I just want to make sure that that's clear. But I am questioning the timeliness of it, because when George Floyd was murdered, and Breonna Taylor and all the others before, why was that law not put in place for us?
Absolutely. Just still not put in place.
Just asking questions. Maybe this is the wrong time. Black Lives Matter, my house is burning, too, kind of thing. But it's a reasonable question.
It absolutely is a reasonable question.
Now they're getting ready to put this policing law in place, but that's not enough.
It's absolutely not enough.
It's not enough. And so I question if America is really ready to even the playing field for African Americans.
Someone's like, it's skip.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going. The anti-lynching law that came on the table wasn't voted in.
Yeah.
That was that should have been a no-brainer for anyone.
Right.
Anti-lynching, I don't think that's a good thing.
Period.
Yeah, let's get rid of that. Or let's put it on the table.
Right.
Not even a thing.
Right.
And again, I want to state this to all our Asian American listeners. I do believe that you need to be supported. I do believe that you need to be protected.
For sure.
I don't believe that anti-hate for anybody is a thing that should be considered or allowed. But at the same time, again, African Americans who have been in this country for centuries,
yes,
have been beaten, stolen, raped, murdered, plundered, pillaged, lynched, and the list goes on and on and on. If I left out anything, that's probably because it was a trigger at some point and I just stopped.
And it's still happening.
And still happening.
Yeah.
So while that bill is great, let's put it all on the table.
Right.
Let's include Jewish Americans as well.
Absolutely.
And the list goes on and on and on. If there is a group that has ever been hated in the history of the world, in the history of America, should we say?
Yes.
There should be an anti-hate
I agree.
bill. Period.
Yeah. I agree.
That's not even a discussion.
Period.
Were they hated on in 1935? Put it on the bill. Now, I was looking at 60 Minutes yesterday while I'm putting this all into perspective. I was watching 60 Minutes. That show still comes on, y'all.
60 Minutes still come on?
54 seasons.
Wow.
54 seasons. The episode yesterday was their final episode of this season.
Okay.
So they'll be doing some retro shows.
That's awesome.
But they
54
talked
seasons.
about the Tulsa massacre and how they told the story, and they were accurate. There was a gentleman who was a historian, and then they had a question and answer session with people that lived there in Tulsa. Who shared their stories, and people who lived in Tulsa had never heard of the massacre when they were younger, and when they went to school, they were like,
wow,
what? They'd never heard of this. But one of the things that bothered me during the telling of the story is that they talked about how the police were involved. They talked about how the 300 or so people were murdered. Thousands of people were displaced. And they mentioned that there were bombs dropped from planes. And at that point, I was like, so we're just gonna gloss over that. We're not gonna mention that the government had something to do with this.
Right. We're
just gonna gloss over those. Where did those planes come from?
They just kind of said it and kept going.
Let's stay there for a second. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just stating the facts.
Right.
Those local people did not own those planes.
Right.
They didn't own the turpentine bombs.
Right.
That were strategically done on the same day that all of this was happening.
Right.
We're just gonna gloss over that. So I think when we're talking about the history of America, when we're talking about the accuracy of the history of America, when we're talking about the responsibility, the assumption of responsibility in America, we're still a long way off for African Americans.
Oh yeah,
long way off.
Absolutely.
For African Americans. And that needs to be addressed.
Absolutely.
That needs to be a thing. That needs to be talked about. So, that's what we do on the We Are Your Morning Crew.
We talking about it.
Yeah. So,
we got to keep talking about it
gotta
too.
keep talking about it
Yeah.
until it's a thing of the past.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to close today's show,
it's time to close the show already.
It's that time, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
It goes by so fast. And
It
you're right.
does. Having so much fun.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening. Everything is just doing what the hell it wants to do. There we go.
There it is.
It's official. Time to get on up and get on out of here and make way for Diamond. She's going to take you through your midday from 10 until 2, 2 until 6. The one and only Miss Sophia with Club Chit Chat comes your way. And DJ Baker takes you from 7 to 10 with raw and uncut LGBTQ music. Uncensored, unfiltered, the way you like it. Say goodbye, EJ.
Adios, y'all.
See you later. Have a great day.